Boom, 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 boom. Time to get wiggity, swiggity, swiggity, sweat. Paul is so excited. Scott is so excited. Everyone is so excited. You want to know why? Yeah, Scott, why? Because we've got a locked new version of the demo done, son. And we've been watching a new version of the demo done. Stop talking, Scott. There we go. All right. We've been watching everybody play. We were real excited to see how it all kind of shook out. And saw a few places we could tighten it up. Saw a few things people would stumble at, like everybody would. And so we wanted to make it so that way, although not make the game easier, we wanted to make it so people understood how to play it. So, we'll go over some of the stuff that we added real quick. I'm going to give it a hot minute to let people who don't join in immediately jump into the stream, so that way I don't do this the moment that it is out. You will notice I moved my webcam and chat over the other side of the screen, and that is because the options and some of the buttons are on the left side here. So I wanted to make it a little easier to see. So without further ado, I'm going to go over some of the new stuff that was added. I'm not going to click New Game just yet because there's something in there. But options, we've got all of our standard options in there. Nothing new there. Paul is putting in key bindings, and we're going to get controller support into the next build after this. All these things that we've been watching people play in the demo have been really good about helping us get the final product right where it needs to be. That way, you too can die as Kaet, because you must die. So you'll see now there is an additional button. This button says Get Good. If anybody tuned in yesterday, they would have seen why we named it that. But I'll let you guys troll through the streams. Under Get Good, we now added like an explanation of how the game mechanics work, so that way people have a better idea of how you're actually supposed to play the game. So avoid the zombies. They kill instantly. Their name is Larry. Yes, all of them are named Larry. Avoid pretty much everything. They kill instantly. Objectives will glow faintly, so in every zone that you're in, something you have to do is going to have a slight glow to it, or as we in the game dev circle say, inemissive. You press E to pick them up, and you should pick them up, for the most part. Paul came up with kind of a devious idea that we're going to implement a little bit later. Some pickups give you powers. Press F to use the light. You get that from the mushrooms. Right and left mouse buttons give you powers in stages 2 and 3. So you're not really going to use your right and left mouse button for the demo. Stay in the light. You will go insane if you don't. If you guys have not had a chance to see it yet, Anna comes to visit you if you don't stay in the light. And that just takes you all the way back around. Let's see, I've got a couple people. Oh, we got a bunch of people over watching us on Periscope. Hey, everybody on Periscope, how the hell are you doing today? Got a couple people tuning in onto Twitch. I got to get my Facebook chat reconnected. There we go. And there we go. Facebook chat should now be connected for when it goes live. Oh, I got a bunch of messages. Oh, from Precog. He says, Kate's about ready for UE. I did some tests yesterday. I had some vertex issues around the knees. Doesn't make any difference there. We just need the arms. I think it's funny. People message me on Twitch to ask why I haven't streamed yet when I'm not on Twitch. So, oh, and you may not see it on my left screen here, but we did fix the issue where the icon, thanks for reminding me of that, Daniel, the icon didn't show up properly at the bottom of the game. It had the Unreal Engine icon instead. So without further ado, although I just hate jumping into this right now because I see there isn't as many people yet. It takes them a little while to stream in, but I see there's a bunch of people on Periscope. So we're gonna.
You'll be doing this for a while, so it's probably...
Yeah, I'll probably be stuck in Nightmare Land for a while. So we're gonna just go right into it. Paul, the sick son of a bitch that he is, put in new buttons. A new game. It's either noob, good, or nightmare. Now, yeah, this breaks the fourth wall a little bit, but we can be a little self-aware. Noob has your sanity doesn't drain as fast in the darkness. And we're doing that so you can have your hand held and you can feel good about beating the level even though you didn't really do it. Good was the standard game mode before, so the sanity is at the normal rate and the number of zombies are the same as anybody that had played the demo before. Nightmare, hey Robin. We're just about ready to do, or we're actually doing a live stream right now of the new build of the game demo. And we've had a lot of people playing it. Yeah, I put in a bunch more zombies to make it way harder.
So if you just wait around here for a little bit, it'll be...
Yeah, you might get to watch me poop myself. Hey Totem, how you doing? So on Nightmare now, we're going to choose that. I also fixed a few minor issues with the water plane. It now makes a faint splashing noise. The extra Larrys, I see them already. And here's the thing, I'm so used to the regular game mode that when I put the Nightmare zombies in, I'm not entirely sure where I put them. So this will be as much... Oh, you hear that? It's a splash. So this will be as much of a treat for me as it is for you. I didn't change where the skulls were. Oh, we also reduced the distance that you can pick up things. Because we found that too many people figured out that you could pick things up about 7 or 8 feet away. And so they were reaching over zombies and whatnot. See, and now, because normally I just cavalierly run through this hallway, but as I don't honestly remember where I stuck the zombies, I've got to be a little bit more careful. These two Larrys over here. I don't remember where I stuck them. Now this first one is the easiest one to get. And ignore how the skull kind of hangs out a little bit. That's being fixed when we get the arms in because the hands will be holding the skulls from that point on. So right now we just wanted to get it so that way it couldn't go through the walls like it was clipping before. Shit. Oh, good. The specs. Remember, Alright. One down. I'm gonna run out of mushrooms. I just know it. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think this is safe. Gotta get more mushrooms now. Hey, Jalan Prex. Hey, Kristen. How you doing? Get away from me, Spec. Ah! Get the hell away from me. Oh, shit. I can't hide in the dark anymore. Damn it. Ah, shit. He's gonna get me. Just know it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Aw, shit. I gotta send him away for a minute. Alright. Relatively safe there. How many have I got? 2. Oh, shit. I'm running out of light already. Oh, good. Oh, good. God damn it. So, we fixed a issue with the spawning. You shouldn't spawn into the floor anymore, in theory. Alright, so we're gonna have to go a little faster this time. Oh, we also reduced Kate's movement speed by about 10 or 15% because it was a little too easy to get away from the specs. And I wanted to create more of a sense of panic and urgency, which I don't know if you noticed, it kind of succeeded. We moved, in preparation for getting the arms in, we moved the orb light over to the right side, because she's going to cast all of her spells with her right hand and do all of her pickups with her left hand for objectives. She's going to be picking up mushrooms and like power-ups with her right hand, so you won't have to drop the skull anymore in order to power up. Alright. 7. Alright, 1 skull down. We're all good. We're gonna have to...
I'm usually doing stuff.
Kristen, the point of it is to feel slow. It's to make you feel uncomfortable. I don't want people at all feeling like they can get away easily. Because like before, you could just easily outrun the specs. And that didn't really accomplish the goal that I had for the game. I want everyone... Yeah, and they don't run at you. They just kind of walk. And then every now and then they dash. Because like I want people to feel panicky when bad things are around them. A lot like Alien Isolation, where you never really in that felt like you could get away. You just had to hide. And so that's the feeling that we wanted to create with this. Alright. Three down. Iron Jesus has been kind to me today. I have been getting good spawn. I got good spawns on the specs. Oh shit. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Oh shit, I forgot about that one. Oh good. Oh shit. Okay, still no light. I also pumped up lights. The sanity lights, so that way it was easier to tell when they were on versus when they were not. Okay, that's 4. The last one, I know where it's at. Oh, shoot. It's down a black hallway. Alright, we're gonna have to get our sanity up. 10. Alright, quick, 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 like a bunny. I am running. Oh, good. I saw Anna. Alright, Specs. You're growling, but I don't know where they're at. Ah, crap. Now it's gonna be worth it to come get these. I gotta be fast. Oh shit, I forgot I put him there. Oh shit. No! God damn it! Ah! So that's nightmare mode. Lots of zombies. Your sanity drains faster. The lights don't actually turn off any faster, but by reducing her movement speed, it is forcing you to take longer. Plus, by having more zombies, you have to be way more careful. Now remember, this is nightmare mode. So on easy, there's actually fewer zombies, and it takes longer to go insane. So if you guys want somebody to hold your hand, tell you you're pretty, and everything will be okay, then you guys can play the noob mode, which is literally what we call it. Oh good. Oh good, he sees me. Even better. Alright. I'm going to try and avoid taking the mushrooms close, because I don't need them up close. And I can't take my normal route. That guy needs to F off. Alright. God damn it. They're all in my path. Go away, buddy. I'm clenching my butt cheeks so hard. Yeah, that guy from Epic was awesome. I talked to him today for like 45 minutes. He's going to try and get us the hookup on like warm introductions to different companies, marketing and stuff like that. God damn that little guy. So this mode is forced. I keep clenching my butt cheeks so hard right now. I'm not going to be able to poop for like a month, or maybe I have already pooped myself. Oh shit, where'd the skull go? Uh-oh. That's a problem. The skull clipped through something. The human skull clipped through something. I turned too quickly, I think. Yeah. Oh. Little bastards.
Did it like go down or like?
I'm gonna try and make it clip. Okay, I did notice that if I tap the pickup button, it doesn't always pick it up. It like nudges it, like it'll move a little bit.
It doesn't instantaneously put it in your hand, and since where it starts maybe slightly you may pick it up and start you may drop it while it's still I think all I have to do is just start it. So
There's only 5 of them, it should make. Oh yeah, I bet it went. I'm pretty sure it went underneath that.
because I know this on that, it'll just drop it. I should be able to do that after that.
Alright, I'm gonna restart this just because I wanted to see if I could duplicate that bug.
Pretty sure that's what it is, because I I noticed if I just simulate physics on that, like if I, before I wasn't working before, pick up would work, but then the physics on drop would work, and it would just go.
Alright, so while the lights are on already, I'm gonna go collect some mushrooms I wouldn't normally go get, because they're out of the way. Now it's actually worth, where did I put one? It's now actually worth my time. I don't know if I'd mentioned it already or not, but you'll notice the light orb is now on the right side, because, yeah, I did, because all the spell casts are now going to be on the right side, to allow us for better pickup. The only thing I'm slightly dreading right now is I do remember where I put the zombies for the last skull, and it is going to be hard as balls to get to. Because I need to be the first person to beat Nightmare Mode. I can't let a player do it. Oh, I think it could. I just was not being super smart. As long as I don't run into any specs, I should be okay. Just gotta pray to RNGesus. I'm getting super lucky on the spec pathing for this one. Yeah, I hope so too, Kristen. You know, I didn't hear back from the bands today. We were supposed to have like a call with at least one of them, and they didn't get back to me. So I'm assuming they're super busy too. I'm not gonna sweat it. I figure I'll hear from them soon. Okay, I need to go. Yeah. I need to hide for a minute. Shit, I can't hide in the dark. Yeah, he did, Kristen. It's just, I pulled you out of the email loop on that, figuring that at this point it's all biz dev. You probably don't need to hear what days we're scheduling meetings on. Damn it, it did it again. Alright, that spell is going to be too buggy. Yeah, Kristen, like I said, alright, we might have to fix that, because it keeps just flying into the mattress. That was a good test, though. That was a solid test. But I'm real excited to be getting them on board. The Epic rep was talking about how we can reposition Skullball. And so I think if the timing would be really good to where if we can get the music in and get a trailer cut at the same time, things could really start to happen. Whew. Like, I'm all stressed out from playing that. I can't wait to see Pastor Jeb play it. Oh. Alright, heart pounding, heart pounding, heart pounding. We're going to let it cool off a little bit.
You can go and actually fix that.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be super hard.
All you have to do is I just select them all.
We're going to let it cool off a little bit.
Physics to true, and then move it a little bit. I just select them all.
We're going to let it cool off a little bit.
When you press play, they'll all move slightly, like not where they're supposed to go. But after that, they shouldn't.
Alright, I'm going to see, well, that's loading. I'm going to make sure that the Facebook chat is working like it's supposed to. Just because I hate it when when people may say stuff and then... Oh, my heart is just effing racing. Testerino. Whoa. Yep, alright. Facebook chat is working. I'm going to see if I can share this to a page. Not a page I manage, but sharing a group. Game dev show and test. Final live test of the nightmare mode for the game demo on Steam. All right, so that's all working. Whew. You know, I'm glad that the physics were broken on that a little. Because, like, I was stressing out playing that. I mean, honest to God, I just about, you know, my butt cheeks are so clenched. You shove a lump of coal up there, and by the end of this stream, a diamond's coming out. Oh. Oh. All right, what was I doing? I'm like alpha clamped right now. Physics, yeah. All right, so I need to grab... And...
You know what? I don't think I can just update the clue. I think that's all I need to do.
Just in the blueprint?
Yeah, you'll have to probably have to move it. So you may actually...
You want me to just edit it in the blueprint first?
Yeah, just go click on the mesh and check the box that says simulate physics.
All right. Oh, there it is. And then I'll just have to make sure that it's like they're slightly above ground so they don't pop around. I noticed the barrels do that. Do you need any Kiwi dudes to do voiceovers? Let's put a pin in that for just a moment. I don't really, I don't have any right now, but I want to try and anticipate having a successful reboot of the company. So I wouldn't mind, you know, meeting people. All right, I know that one will pop up because that one's already stuck in some stuff. Okay, that one should just gently fall to the ground. Oh, shit. Oh, actually, good. Just realized that I did not put all the mushrooms on the ground when I changed their location, but they all have a movable light, so. All right. Yeah, I love Kiwi and Aussie accents. Oh my gosh. This one I know is going to clip through the ground or pop up. So we're going to just toss him there. Move him back a little so he doesn't roll out into the middle. And who else am I missing? All right, so that one. What we're going to do real quick is first we're going to save. This is pretty exciting though. I'm pretty dang happy about this. Oh shoot, I just realized I'm going to have to do a rebuild, and that's going to lag out the stream for a minute. You see the bags under my eyes? 4 hours of sleep last night. I can never sleep after drinking. Ever. Like, I always think it's funny. I thought people were, like, just joking. Hey, Chug Aspidley. Hey, Tom Kensington. Yeah, actually, Tom, give me one quick sec. I'm about to do a test. This game is a horror jump scare game that once it's completed will also be in VR. We've had the demo up on Steam for a little while we were prepping the rest of the game. And one minor bug that we found. And right now I'm just checking to make sure that these skulls, since they're being physics enabled, don't like... Oh. Shit. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so... I'm going to pop that back to its home. And we are just going to give it a run through. However, I'm not going to set it to nightmare mode. I'm going to set it to easy. Hola! Chug Aspidley. So this game is kind of like if you took Dark Souls and Alien Isolation and then like chained them into a dungeon and then tortured them. So far I've had a lot of people because it's a simple game, not a lot of mechanics to it, but you have to get your timing, your pathing, and your butt clenched just right. Okay, so this is noob mode. In noob mode, I'm just running it this way. So if you stay in the light, Tom, you don't go insane. Don't go near the zombies. They will kill you instantly. Well, but I don't want to ruin the experience for him. I want him to play the demo. Alright, we're going to just circle around. There are 5 objectives in this particular level. There we go. That one's fine. That one, a little wonky. I don't know what I can do with that. It dropped and flipped over on itself because it's physics enabled now. Yeah, wow, fuck! That thing just screamed in my ear. Let's see how this dude's doing. Oh, he's just gone completely. Shouldn't be. He's like nowhere near. I wonder if it just like rolled. So if I put it closer to the ground. Does this not have collision on it?
Yeah, whatever that thing is that you're pointing out.
The box? Or the shelf?
You want to check the shelf and check what the collision looks like on it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Because it may not. We're going to check out collision on this shelf real quickly. Collision. Oh, yep, that's what it is. That's probably why when picking it up from there, when it activated physics, it probably just shot it across to somewhere else. Alright. Yeah, hang on. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Use complex or simple?
Yes, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Yep, there we go. Alright. Hey, whoa, we got some messages coming in from Facebook. Rathakati K. Kunsanut. Nice to meet you. Sorry if I completely butchered your name there. Tom, your last message didn't show up. No, I got you. Type it away again if you need. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, stop moving stuff. Oh my God, Scott. Click on the right thing. There we go. Alright, so that one is done. That one flipped himself over and backwards. I'm going to actually move him away from the bags so that way when he falls, it doesn't bounce anywhere. Shoot. That's one of the reasons you didn't want to make a horror game. You thought you just scare yourself the whole time. Okay, now, true moment. Real moment. Real moment. Wait. Real moments are when you're drunk. True moment is when you're just being true. I don't typically scare easy at all, but for some reason, and I think it's just because, like, I'm too cocky and thinking I'm not gonna, like, get jumped by any of these guys. I just kind of, like... You know, this gets me. This game, it gets me. Because, like, I went to a haunted house this Halloween, and it didn't get to me at all. Not even a little bit. And this one, whah, I just, whah. I gotta make sure the mesh is not in the ground there. I do not believe it is. That one should. So we got skull. I'm gonna drop you down just a little bit so that way you don't bounce too far. Oh, no, you're in the ground a little bit. Nothing around him, he should be good. Now for the last one, I'm going to drop him down a little bit just so that way he doesn't bounce too badly. Alright, we're going to go start it up in noob mode again. Make the rounds, make sure everything is where it should be. Got quite a few people checking us out on Facebook. How you doing? Must be that game dev group that I joined us into. I didn't see anywhere where I needed to ask permission to post in that group. So I'm just hoping that you guys don't mind me posting the live streams in there, because we are doing game dev live stream. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Alright. Let's give it a go on noob mode, just so I can check out the physics on the skulls, and if that works, we're going to cook out the build. I don't have to bake lights because I didn't technically move anything. We are quickly approaching getting this done in regular, and then VR is going to be right around the corner. Epic's going to love us. They're going to tweet us out and stuff like that. I mean, they haven't guaranteed that or anything, but, you know, we've talked with the people at Epic a number of times, and they've all been very good and very supportive people. And you know, we're not making recycled garbage Game Maker Studio games here. This is legitimate, good experiences. Alright, I don't know why I'm... Oh, I was like, I don't know why I'm picking up all these mushrooms. She might be just a little too slow. I did nudge it down to 425. I think 450 is probably ideal. I think I was doing that to see how it felt, and I never turned it back. Alright. Pickup is good. Pickup is good. Alright. hang out there, buddy. Oh, plus I'm so tired right now. I just like feel like I'm on edge. Like I'm gonna just jump out of my own skin. Oh, crap, they're everywhere. Not bad. Not bad. Pickup is good. I'm sure somebody will find a way to break it, but you know, what can you do about that? What can you do with the drunken sailor? What can you do with the drunken sailor? I don't know if you can get around that corner without dying, so we're just gonna go the long way around. Crap. Running out of juice. No, this is noob mode. No, but I gotta keep the specs off of me. You in there? Gosh dang it, it's not in there. I'm gonna go check out the last one, or the last two. Hey, why I do, because I don't, this volume isn't, this volume's just stream loaded. So I'd have to change out all the levels, which might cause me to light bake it. That one's good. And so only one more. Oh, almost ran into that dude. Hey, JK Slime Fear, how you doing? Coming at us from Facebook. That one is also good. Man, I don't want to have to move where the human skull is. I really like that location. Eli! How you doing, buddy? Alright, I'm gonna double check. Oops. I'm gonna lift him up for a moment. Shoot. Well, we'll see what happens. Retail during the holidays. Yeah, I worked at JCPenney for... Yeah, I did a little tiny bit. Yeah, it's not streaming in because I didn't start there, but that's okay. I can just go to check that one out first since I know that it's causing problems. I worked at JCPenney. For 3 years, then Gateway Computers for 2.5 years, then I owned a computer repair shop for 8 or 9 years, and so I know full well the retail hell that is the holiday season. But Eli, noob mode works, normal mode works, nightmare mode works, water now splashes, pickup is closer, physics on skulls, light bakes are good. Jalamprex I owned, it was called the Frag Center in East Lansing. There was a cyber cafe and computer repair shop. I opened that in 2003. I closed it in December of 2010. 2011, I don't remember. That son of a bitch. I suppose I can just move it out. Let me check this out one more effing time. Alright. Did I not save it? Is that what happened? Like I was an idiot? I mean, that wouldn't be like...
You'll want to remove that collision. Remove the simple collision.
Rem
And then use simple as complex. Yeah, so go to collision. Top.
Yeah, I got it. I'm like 3 or 4 seconds behind you. All right, we'll give that a world ski. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh. And the names and the buttons Paul came up with while drinking. So you can blame all that on Polski. Apparently Paul has turned Russian or Polish, maybe even German. My eyeballs are dry. Yeah, this dry air. But no, it was real exciting to see the Epic guy get super geeked out over this. And he's waiting to try it out until we get this demo up. There it is. Paul knows what's best. We need to make a show just called that. Paul knows what's best. Alright, I think we're golden, Pony Boy. I think everything is now in like it should be. Although there is one thing that's been bugging me that I'm going to fix. And it should not bust the lights because they are physics objects. So I don't think they cast static shadows. But this stinking rat almost always walks through a trash bag that I specifically put somewhere to hide a zombie. And that stupid rat walks through it every time before anybody even has a chance to see it. So this Jeffrey here is going to face the other way. Because in every playthrough that I've watched people play, no one has fallen for this Larry on this side of it because the bags are already destroyed. And the whole point of putting the bag there was that way you'd run through it like a big old noob. Guys, I think we got it. Oh no, you know what? There was one other thing. Minor bug. I noticed you can't pick up... I think it's this one. I bet you could if I crouched. I bet that's the problem, is like she's on something that is too low. And the other one was over... I swear there was one over here. These aren't going to bust the lighting because they are blueprint objects with movable lights on themselves, and they're not casting static shadows because they get picked up by the character, by the player. So I can move them wherever I want and I don't have to rebake lights. Alright. Alright. Oh, and we also made the specs so that way they have a slight emissive glow to them so you can see them easier in the dark, which I felt made them look even creepier, which was pretty exciting stuff. So, there we go. Kaet must die. I am so happy right now. I could just spit on myself. I don't know why I do that, but you get the idea. Hercules, Hercules. Do it, do it. Ethan Lawrence, why should someone use Unreal and not Unity? Ethan, that is a dangerous question to ask on my stream. I've got a little bit of chip on my shoulder regarding Unity. Unity didn't have the features that I wanted, specifically to how a lot of the lighting functions work, and just I left that up to a choice to our engineers way in the beginning. We took a look of what do we want to accomplish and what tools are available. Unreal has been an unlimited wealth of support, and their documentation, although kind of more listed as forums, they have a really fast iteration which has added a crap ton of feature sets to the engine. Like the animation sequencer in there, the nav meshes, the lighting, physics, you name it, everything that we wanted. I have not used Unity other than a tiny bit. I'm more grumpy with them because of some of their business practices. But, so I would have to refer you to like an actual engineer instead of a level designer / business dude to answer that question in full. Basically what it came down to is Unreal had the features we wanted. Plus with them having it be free for anybody to use with the royalty percent made it way better than having, because like Unity, to get the Pro Edition, it's something like $300 a year per seat. And, you know, at one point we had 50 developers. You know, that's money that we didn't have to waste, although I found other ways to. All right, so persistent level is done. I am, real quick, I'm going to bust out the paths because I don't know if I did that before moving stuff around. And I just want to make sure all our little dudes don't get stuck on anything. Oh, I got to change Kate's movement speed back up to 450. Virals.tv, how you doing? That's a plug and a peace sign. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you stopped by. We're living in exciting times right now. I do not want world settings. I want Kaet. And I need her movement to be max walk speed of 450. And compile. And save. Thanks, Ethan Lawrence. Definitely check out our demo. Eli, you're just hilarious. I shouldn't read ahead when I'm answering a question. Yeah, Ethan, it's, what the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah, we've got, it's on Steam, the demo. It's the full first level, so we want to get people hooked. And it is brutally hard. It is super addicting. The people we've had demo it and play test it for us have a tendency to keep trying for hours on end. But yeah, Eli, $300 per seat. Imagine how much booze and silly hats that could get for us. And as I'm not an engineer, I left it up to the engineers. And Paul is C++, and Paul can make anything work. And so that was all I needed. If Emily were still here, she would mimic me saying, Paul! Damn it, I turned it a little too far. That should be good enough. I'm going to give it one more try just because we want everything to be as perfect as possible for this build. So that way everybody over at Unreal and everybody over at Epic can be like, holy shit, these guys are great! I don't know why I just tried to make that horribly racist sounding voice mimicry. Jesus, it's been a long day. I'm not actually a terrible person. Oh, but we got to tell Pastor Jeb that there's now a game mode in just for him, which is noob mode. All right, camera. I did not turn it as far as I wanted. Let's give that a try. You have to pardon me, I keep like itching my nose and touching my face. It's so cold and dry that like all I can do is Yeah, you have one life. Old school games, that's for true. You had one life to beat the game, and we just play for hours a day, day after day, just to get a little bit further. Is Jeb local, or is he somewhere else? No, Pastor Jeb, I don't honestly know where he's at. I know he's not Lansing or even Michigan. I'm pretty sure. I think he said, like, Illinois or Chicago. Oh, shit. I'm being a big idiot. I'm so excited right now. I hit play to see where the camera faces, and then I forgot to look to see where the camera was facing. Alright, if this looks good, we're going to do the cook. Oh, and Plague is going to be playing it tonight. I'm so excited because we're going to have the new build in. Yeah, it's like 5 hours. You can get up to 6 if you get really crappy traffic. Good enough. That was good enough, especially because we know we want to do something a little different. Real quick, I'm going to check to see how my lighting is. 0 overlap. That makes me a happy camper. Beauty. Absolutely beautiful. Oops.
I almost have key bindings done.
Ooh. Like,
Almost.
should I wait?
I do a build.
Do a build?
I'm not sure if that will get it done, but I'm pretty darn close.
Alrighty.
So I'm trying to let it done.
Build configuration is shipping. Let's take a look at our package settings just to make sure. Scott's nips are rock hard right now. I could cut glass. You know what, Eli? I could cut diamonds with my nipples right now with how excited I am. And you can quote me on that. You put that on a Twitter somewhere, and a picture of me and some nipples and diamonds.
Cutting diamonds.
Should I encrypt the INI and the pack index? Or should I not worry about that? You know what, I'm going to do it with. As long as the game launches, it's not a big deal. Because now that the demo has like all of the game in it, I don't really want people to be able to unpack it. All right.
Yeah, that was what that's why we were trying to build a part of it.
Zeb, Harley, Nitrogen. Zeb, 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 Zeb. You're going to love this. Zeb.
Why were we packaging the whole game? Why were we packing the whole game and not just the demo levels?
I can't exclude the maps.
Why not?
Because persistent is the main one. And so when you put any map in, it pulls all the rest of the maps that it's attached to. And since Drainpipe Master is persistent...
Well, can you exclude the maps? Like, did you try
Where is it?
to exclude?
It's not a spot where I can exclude a map. Wait, why am I checking out that... Oh, no, 20-man raid? I did not ignore you guys. You remember, there's a lag, there's a delay. Zeb, you're going to love this so much. I put a nightmare mode in. It's even harder. The game is even harder. Actually, you guys are going to want to watch that scroll by. How excited is that, or are you for that? Like, there's a section that I can exclude some content folders.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Holy crap, yeah. I was a little mad. I was proud of you, Zeb. I was very proud of you. But we got to tell your boy, Jeb, that I put in the easy mode for him. So there is a fewer zombies version of it. Plus, you don't go insane as fast. And I'm just picking on Jeb.
Another thing you could do is just duplicate the persistent level, and then just add the demo levels to it.
So make a copy of Drainpipe Main in another folder.
Yeah.
And then just add sub-levels for audio, background, and lighting. Yeah. Oh, and Harley, yeah, Harley, your wife. we're very excited. And last night, you guys probably didn't hear, but a representative from Epic's community management came through and watched our drunk stream, and he got pretty excited to see it. And we talked to him today for like almost an hour, and he's going to try and help us get some movement on this and on tubers. So, all good things, all good things. We might finally be able to kick this studio right in the nuts. And, hey, Izet Ullah Khan. What is this? This is not a big deal. I don't know why you're doing this. Yeah, Zeb, I said Epic, the guys that make Unreal. Izet, this is a horror jump scare game, which we've been building for a few months now. That we're just about finished up on development, preliminary development on it, or all primary development. And so we do live streams of game builds. Today's kind of a special day because we've got a real polished live build finish that I'm actually cooking out right now, which is strolling by. And don't judge that based off of Unlit if you're not familiar with how the engine works. Unlit is what we use for when we do development because it makes the engine run smoother when we're moving meshes and stuff around. But lit, it definitely looks a lot prettier. You won't feel so bad playing Paragon. Paragon's doing quite well after talking with them. They said, if they didn't think it had legs, they would reevaluate it. But they said Paragon has been doing very well lately. So we're gonna fly around over here a little bit. Here, we're gonna look over at this little bastard skull that was giving me so much trouble. Actually, I don't want to steal my cycles, so we're gonna go unlit on that. Throw an output log up so I can see when it is done. Correct golden doggy fungineer. Here's a clip from Eli. Let's see what this clip shows. Is it Scott pooping himself? I could cut diamonds with my nipples right now with how excited I am. And you can quote me on that. You put that on a Twitter somewhere. And a picture of me and some nipples and diamonds. I don't even know what to say about that, Eli. Oh my god. Were you watching our stream, Paul?
It's up. But I don't see what you click and it doesn't show what you see.
Alright, I'll click it again and bring it over here.
Do you want to see it?
You have to have your audio on for it though. You ready?
Sure. Maybe.
Here it comes. I could cut diamonds with my nipples right now with how excited I am. And you can quote me on that. You put that on a Twitter somewhere. And a picture of me and some nipples and diamonds. You know what, Eli? Unity, EZET, glad to see more game developers popping in. I know we hosted this in a game development group, so, it was kind of expected. Unity is something that if you learn that, it's easier, but if you learn Unreal, that'll be easier for you. It's kind of... If you know how to use a tool, that's the one you're going to want to use. So I liked the features way better in Unreal, but to each their own, because we knew what we needed to make the game. That's a quote. As a matter of fact, can I review my own game? Can I just put this on Steam? I'm so excited for this. I could cut diamonds with my nipples. Is there a way I'm just going to put that... I'm going to put that over here. Things are running a little slow on my box because it is doing that cook right now. Usually that cook only takes about 6 or 7 minutes, so I'm not super worried about it. So I got to just keep you guys entertained for another minute or two. Oh shoot, I really should put, like, slap together a real quick Scarier Than Dark Souls, Jeb. I love that. You know what? Fuck it. Who says, because it has a review section on Steam, but it doesn't say anywhere in there that they have to be like a game reviewer for Metacritic or some shit like that. I'm just going to put Scarier Than Dark Souls, you know, squiggly line, Pastor Jeb, Twitch streamer. And then I'm going to put Jalamprex's quote, yeah, I don't like this seam right here. How did she even get here? Jalamprex, streamer who hates Scott. The game is dark and hard.
That's my favorite quote so far.
We're going to get a bunch of people from Pornhub. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. My nipples can cut diamonds right now. Scott. There you go, Eli. If someone learns to play blackjack as their first card game, they don't go play poker at the casino. That is well put, Eli. You are a man after my own heart. Oh, you're wondering how Kate got there? Paul and I were talking about that a little earlier. We're going to be adding in a little bit more story element into it than is right now. Hey, Antonio, that you're going to be picking up, like, things that you can read to kind of detail the story a little bit. And then if I got enough time, I'm going to get the gal that did the voice for Kate for Twabor and have her do some voiceover lines that trigger different parts. So, like, right when she gets up, she's going to say something like, how did I get here? Someone must have dragged my ass. Something like that. We wanted to nail the gameplay first, and I feel like we really did it. I mean, like, I am so proud. I mean, I am very proud of Twabor. Don't get me wrong about that. It's just, you know, that one's kind of like my bastard child that I really love because it's my child, but it's not doing as well in school right now. So, you know, the second child, and everybody should love their second child more because that's me. I'm the second child. What tool he's at? Unreal. Or I might not have said that when you were on stream. We're using the Unreal Engine 4 version 4.18.1. Scott flapping flaccidly in the wind. I don't know what that's for, Kristen, but thank you. But anyway, I'm so proud of this second game because we really identified what's kind of hot on the market, and then we're able to pivot very quickly into getting something really great done. And although there's a little bit of work left to do, from here the home stretch is pretty short. But, all right, it is packing the files up, which means this is going to be done in a hot moment. Now Eli's nips feel neglected. All right, bring him over here, Eli. Bring them nips over to me. Just put them right up on the screen. Just pretend. You guys remember that, I think it was a Skittles commercial, wasn't it? From like 2 or 3 years ago, like a video ad where you were supposed to like put your finger up on the screen where an X was, and then after 3 seconds, you know, somebody was licking it, and then it was like, taste the rainbow. Like, this is the most jazzed I've felt in a long time, and I'm more tired now than I think I've ever been in my life. So, Y'all ready for this? I would kill for some coffee right now, but this cup is nearly empty and it's freezing cold coffee. The pot behind me has basically sludge in it because we left it on the burner with very little in there. Jelon Pricks, who did the voice? It is... Well, actually, you are a Lansing native. No, it wasn't a hot moment. It was a real moment. Kristen. What font does Kate use? I bought that one off of like a font website. I think it's called You Murderer, if I remember correctly. And yes, I paid for the license and the use rights for every font that we've ever used. When we first started, our database engineer, John, had worked for a company, I think he said he'd worked for one, where one of like the creatives had just went online and just took a font off of some site and put it into the project, and then, you know, whatever development, and then they ship it, and it was like whatever $10 million project. And whoever the creator of the font was like, you guys did not pay me for the use rights for that. So, and they ended up suing them for, I think they got like $50,000-$60,000 out of them for the font versus the $40 I had to pay for it up front because, you know, they did damages, of course. So yeah, we pay for everything. There is not a thing in this that we've done that hasn't been paid for. Real moment, though, Jelon Prex. No, because real moments are only for when you're drunk, because it's hard to tell what's real. But true moments are for when you're sober. So, true moment here, Jelon Prex. Answering your question from earlier, there was the gal that did the voice for Kate was a radio DJ on, I want to say, 97.5 for a lot of years. Parker in the morning. There was Parker and, oh shit, what was her name? Do you remember, Paul?
Yes, now you're putting me on the spot, so I don't remember.
It was Parker.
I know what it is. Just can't remember.
On a zero true moment life path.
I was about to say it, now I forgot again.
No, not Parker Lewis Can't Lose, but thank you for that, Eli. I keep forgetting there are old people in this stream as old as me. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I want you. I want you. Yeah, we got quite a few people watching on the various streamity-ba-deems. Sorry, Emily, I don't mean to steal your catchphrase. If you'd start streaming again, I wouldn't use it. I promise you. Was her name Kate? There's no way.
No. I keep wanting to say Taylor, but that's not.
No. You know, if I wasn't such a lazy git, what I could do is just open up the,
Mars?
Mars! Yeah, it was Mars. What the hell was her last name?
That I can't.
That is in the player manual, so I can look that up. Only listens to 80s hair metal. That was never really my thing, but I hear some people like it. Alright, here we go. Marites Woodbury. It was Mars and Parker in the morning. Stage command completed, package command completed, archive command completed, archive. Build successful. Build successful. Let's go check it out, everybody. Who is excited as Scott is? No one, no one. Alright, we're going to rock this out. Oh, I wish I could put in there somewhere where it actually shows like the build number in there. I think there's a place for that, if I remember in the project settings.
Yep.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh, and because you guys are watching now, check this out. The Get Good button now allows you to get good. Avoid the zombies. They kill instantly. Their name is Larry. Yes, all of them. Avoid pretty much everything. They kill instantly. That was Paul's idea, just to use the same sentence over again, and it works. It does. Objectives will glow faintly. Press E to pick them up. You should pick them up. Some pickups give you powers. Press F to use light. Right and left mouse buttons for other powers later on. Stay in the light! You will go insane if you don't. Menu... I don't know if I've ever clicked continue. Oh. Alright, minor bug, Paul. If you hit continue instead of new game, nothing is streamed in.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure it...
So there's noob, good, and nightmare.
Like if you try clicking new game, closing out, and then coming back in, like click new game, do your new game stuff,
IKI, you got more streamers on board? Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, continue. Like, every button in the game is on hard mode. Shit, I wanted to play, but I hit continue. Get good, noob! So check this out, everybody that's already played or going to play on Nightmare mode. I've doubled the number of zombies in this level. And watch how fast your sanity drains now in Nightmare mode. Drains at 2 or 3 times faster. Twice as fast. So Anne is coming to get you. Fuck, I got too close. Alright, so I had a new game. That's good enough if I had quit. And now you want me to relaunch and see what happens?
Yep.
Alright. We've got to get the... Now the continue is... Oops. Continue is not as important in the demo because it'll always just start you from the beginning of it. But for the full game, continue will take you to the last checkpoint. When you hit continue, it should just pop up a message that says, no, get good. I like where Eli's head is at.
Play the impossible mode.
Yeah.
You just have to beat it the whole time. You can't. You have to beat it in one go.
Continue doesn't work even when you restart.
Okay.
That's fine though. What the hell's way over there? It's like the flying spaghetti monster out in the distance. But that's fine. That's
probably the level that we're trying to continue to.
Oh, true. It's probably like spawning it. Well, yeah, because I moved 000. Or I moved the level away from 000 because of that stupid light that was stuck somewhere. Alright, that is good EF enough. Your calendar of glory. Alright, everybody. I hate to cut the stream quite so early because it's only been about an hour and a half and we have some people watching, but at 5 o'clock I gotta have a business meeting with my business partner. And I've got to then get over to my house because my mother's coming to visit for the weekend. All hail the flying spaghetti monster. But we've got a lock-tight, solid demo. We got some hype and some buzz going for it. I can't wait for you guys to see the second and third game stages because they are crazy hard versus the crazy easy that this level is. So I'm gonna end the stream after just not as long today because I just got a few things I gotta take care of. I don't have my little girl this weekend, so I may be live streaming all weekend some of the other checkpoints just so we can keep the buzz going. But it's great seeing everybody. Thank you for stopping in. If you have not yet, click that follow Never trust a smiling Scott. Click that follow button. Do not click subscribe. I don't need it right now. And if you're on Facebook, you know, facebook.com/SinStudios. HTTP www. Twitch, we are twitch.tv/SinStudios. And then Twitter, we are at SinStudios. So don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, depending on where you're at. YouTube is TwaverGame.com. Oops, no. YouTube.com/C/TwaverGame. So thank you for everybody stopping by. You guys have a lovely evening. Don't forget to check out Kaet Must Die on Steam. Click the download demo button. I'm about to upload this version with the nightmare mode. You guys all have a great weekend if I don't see you soon. Bye-bye.